There's a number shining through, a light to guide your way.
Thank you for joining us. My name is Darcy Lee. I'm the Executive Director of Samaritan South Coast and your host of the 988 Carecast. Tonight, I want to spend some time on a topic that touches every single one of us at some point in our lives. That's grief and loss. Grief is universal, but it's also deeply personal. It can follow the loss of a loved one, the end of a relationship, a serious diagnosis, or even changes in our sense of safety and identity. Grief is not a straight line. Some days you might feel okay, even hopeful, and then suddenly the pain of loss comes rushing back. That's normal, and it doesn't mean you're moving backwards. It means you're human. When grief feels overwhelming, it can also feel incredibly isolating. You may notice others moving forward while you're still caught in waves of sadness, anger, or numbness. And in those moments, you might wonder if anyone can really understand. That's where reaching out can make all the difference. The 988 Crisis Lifeline is here, not just for those in immediate danger, but also for anyone struggling under the weight of grief and loss. Trained counselors are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, to listen, to sit with you in your pain, and to remind you that you don't have to carry it alone. If you're grieving, calling 988 won't erase the loss, but it can help you feel less alone in the moment. The person on the other end of the line will listen without judgment, help you talk through what you're experiencing, and if you'd like, guide you to resources for longer-term support. At Samaritan South Coast, we've seen firsthand how powerful this connection can be. Sometimes just having someone say, "I hear you, I'm with you, and your feelings make sense," can help you take the next breath, the next step, and the next day. If you're listening today and carrying grief, I want you to know this: there is no right way to grieve, and there's no timeline you're expected to follow. What matters is that you find spaces, whether through friends, faith communities, support groups, or 988, where your grief is honored and held with compassion. And if you love someone who is grieving, remember that presence matters more than perfection. You don't need the perfect words. Sometimes just showing up and saying, "I'm here," is the greatest gift you can give. So as we close today, I invite you to carry this reminder with you. Hope is always just 3 numbers away at 988. Whether you are grieving, struggling, or supporting someone else through loss, help is available day and night. Thank you for joining me on this, the 988 Carecast. My name is Darcy Lee. I'm the Executive Director of Samaritan South Coast and your host of the 988 Carecast. I'm reminding you that you are not alone. Your grief matters, and your story continues.
When the day feels heavy and the dark clouds start to play, and you're feeling so alone with nothing seeming okay, there's a number shining through, a light to guide your way. Call 988, let hope brighten your day. You might be down, feeling lost or unsure, but a friendly voice is waiting, steady and secure. Resources and listening ear, a hand to pull you near. It's support that's always here. Just 3 numbers away, you're never on your own. Call, text, or chat, no, you're never alone. Whether you stay anonymous or share your name, 24 hours care remains the same. 988 is here to lift the pain. On days when the clouds won't fade and hope feels hard to find, our team will help you find the strength and a clear road to unwind. From a little tap to planning next steps, with warmth that feels so kind. Let 988 remind you, you're precious in heart and mind. When doubts arise and tears may fall, a caring friend is waiting to catch them all. With every call or text, there's support for you at least. A promise of safety and of peace. Just 3 numbers away, you're never on your own. Call, text, or chat and feel the hope you know. Anonymous or by name, the care is always there. 24/7 support, a love that shows it cares. 988's here to lift the pain. In that quiet moment when life seems too hard to bear, remember there's a lifeline, a friend waiting somewhere. Let your voice be heard, let your heart find the way. There's comfort in connecting, let tomorrow greet a brighter day. If your world feels like a whisper and you're lost in the cry, a caring team is standing by, just a call to testify that every moment matters, every tear will soon run dry. With 988, we're together, reach out and fly. Just 3 numbers away, you're never on your own. Call, text, or chat, let the caring tone be known. Names or numbers, it's a choice all the same. 24 hours round, always here to ease the pain. 988, turning night into brand new means drum. 3 numbers to call and round is to stay. Remember, you're the on your hardest day. With hope, help, and heart, just to call away.